Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you here on Monday, March 23rd. Had a very small red day, down 80, 90 bucks. Kind of shows what happens and the way my strategy works. One nice winning trade up almost 400, and then three losing trades on this account down 471. So slight little red day on the day. Probably should have quit after two. That's the thing I probably should have done, is after I lost two times on this first account, I should have just shelved that. And because of that extra trade, it also lost, ended up with, I've got like $200 some of drawdown. So that was a little bit painful. Hopefully we can revive that tomorrow. But yeah, and then found another trade. I was pretty much going to be done for the day, and then found a trade in the afternoon that worked out, and nearly $400 win on account number 97. So really happy about that. That definitely puts that account in a much better position from a drawdown perspective. And yeah, just but yeah, what a day, man. This morning we had this major move. I'm on the Russell, but let's just zoom out here a little bit on the NASDAQ. We had this big move. I believe Trump, something to do with the war and the potential for, some negotiations with Iran, et cetera, et cetera. We had this, big move to the upside, and I was a little bit wary of this thing just going sideways, which is kind of what happened. And I was not that excited about trading it, to be very honest with you. Big picture, I wouldn't be surprised if we go right back down from where we were. We really just kind of tested the lower area, the lower level of this big channel on the NASDAQ is really what we tested. I mean, this move this morning really just was a shoot up, test this area, and it basically kind of rejected. So we'll see. I would say the jury is still out, and yeah, I just wasn't that excited about it. Maybe I should have been, but I really wasn't. So you have that, and we really just kind of bounced, and the price action was not ideal. For me, it was very much not ideal. The trades I took, unfortunately, on the Russell were break and retests above kind of the outer area of this level that we were in. I hate getting trapped like this. I get trapped like this too frequently. It's something I thought of today. I was like, man, I need to pay a little bit more attention to this. But essentially, on this first setup, I was looking for a break above. Let me zoom out here a little bit. So you can see we were testing this area. This would be the Thursday highs from last week. We were testing that area. And I thought to myself, man, if we break, because I kind of told myself I might just not trade it unless we really get a bigger move, because I was afraid of this going sideways, like I mentioned earlier. But then I noticed this on the Russell where we had tested this, and I thought, man, if we actually break above that for a nice break and retest long, I might have to take that, looking for further upside. So did take that first trade, and the reason for that entry, let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit. That entry was really a test of this. And we had a single wick pullback right here, this candle. We had a single wick pullback, test that area, and pushed up immediately. The buyers seemed to be pretty strong, took the long, and we just kind of fizzled and rolled over. And then we tested this area right here, this high from Thursday to the wick, pushed right back out of it. And for that reason, I took the long again, and that was another fake, and we rolled over. So those were my two losses there. And then when we dipped below the Friday high of day, and we dipped below VWAP on a pretty strong looking downtrending move, I took the short, and immediately we went back to the upside. So this ended up being a higher low forming from the open, and I was just wrong. I mean, basically looking for a continuation outside of the range was just not happening today, and that's really what caused the downfall, so to speak, on those Russell trades. The winning trade, I then switched to, well, I didn't switch right away, but I switched to the 97 account, and this was the winning trade, up nearly 400 on this move here. And I was really watching, I was paying attention to the NASDAQ, and to see if we would drop below this double bottom low area and the Thursday low of day. I was looking to see what it would do there and kind of paying more attention to NQ. And then I realized, just looked at the charts there, and it kind of in and out a little bit because I was pretty much done trading anyway, or I thought so. And then I see that, man, we have this structure below. If you basically put this into a block structure here, so we have this structure, we fell below, and we couldn't get above it, and when we did, I noticed a hold, and we were holding here. And we had one wick candle, and I thought, man, I'm just going to watch this. And we just kept holding. And I finally took the long, stopped sitting right there thinking, are we going to get this? Are we going to get another move back to the upside? Well, we did get a move, but I actually got out of there pretty much right at the highs before it rolled back over, but it did net me a really nice trade. So I was in with, I think, probably 8 contracts. I was in with 8 contracts, 8 micros, but that's where the stop is, and that's what I like about my strategy. I'm risking $150, and so if I want my stop to be here, I'm going to trade more contracts. If I want my stop to be here, I'm trading less contracts. If I want my stop to be here, I'm trading less contracts. The thing is, with this stop, I was able to have TP1 right there, TP2, TP3. I actually had a couple more here. We didn't get to those. I just start to trail my stop as per my rules. But that's how that works. If I have a bigger less contracts, I need a bigger move to get to TP1, and for that reason, I really try to pay attention to that and get in at the optimal time with the right amount of risk for where I deem the trade to be invalidated. In this case, if we drop back below here, I felt, look, I'm going to walk away. This is probably not going to work. You could have made the argument that should have been the stop since this was here, but we had made these higher lows, and I thought that's why. Well, anyway, the trade worked out. It was a really, really good trade. It was a really good trade. So anyway, that's what I'm looking for. And as of late, I take too many little paper cut losses, and I don't find enough of these little trades. So, but hey, I feel pretty good about it. I mean, I was wrong on this account this morning, and again, I think the critique that I would give myself is I should have just quit after 2 losses and not had 3, and we would probably be in a little bit better position with that account. But it is what it is. So looking at TradeZella, and we can kind of see where we're at here, and what did we just do? Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, here is where we are for today, down $90, only 25% win rate. We took 4 trades, 3 losers, 1 winner. Average win to loss 243, the winner 282 or 382, I'm sorry, and the losers were 157. I had 3 full losses today of 150 plus commissions, so that hurt a little bit, but it's a good start to the week. We'll just have to see what we can do on those, or on this account, see if we can revive it. So. But anyway, that's the wrap for today. Again, I am very, very curious. And the fact that we could not break, if you go back to the NASDAQ and you look at ES, both of these really a structure here, and we dipped below that morning structure. We tested again, but we really couldn't get above the Wednesday lows on ES. And so you have a high, a lower high, and we closed in a little bit of a rollover. And so I just wouldn't be shocked, and I could be wrong, but I just wouldn't be shocked to see us give back this entire move over the next couple of days. Now, again, depends on what happens with the war, depends on what happens. There's all kinds of things that can move this market one way or the other, but I am cautious. I'm very, very cautious. I mean, could this be the dip that we really end up just kind of testing and we finally get a move to the upside? We'll see. Yeah, just going to be cautious over the next couple of days. And again, just trying to take it easy. Yeah, to try to move these accounts along. So we had a nice day 1 on this account, and I may shelf that account for a few days since I had a nice green day, and work on this one here, and then maybe these next 2. And see if we can push some green into those accounts. So just trying to take it slow and get my confidence back. Did trade a little bit with evals today, nothing much. I was green on the ones I traded. I didn't trade all of them, but I traded a couple of them. And again, just kind of a slow day, and kind of more of an observation day for me, honestly. So anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering. Thanks for following along. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys had a good day. Let me know how you did, and we'll catch up with you on the next one. Take care, and so long.